Today's horoscope, Cancer, March 30th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. You crave more interesting experiences today and tomorrow, with the moon's move into your spirit sector. You may want a pleasant detour from the routine to freshen up emotionally. You can feel motivated to share your thoughts and knowledge with others, and your natural approach to others is endearing, attracting positive feedback. It's best to feed your need for movement, growth, and variety at this time in the lunar cycle. At the same time, you could be finding ways to better manage your attachments, debts, intimate relationships, or support system. This is a time for turning a corner and mentally changing directions. Your love horoscope. Dream, visualize, and realize your manifestations of love. Single, crushing, or already romantically attached, the cosmos is urging you to take a leap of faith in the name of love, especially with today's Pisces moon glimmering through your exotic ninth house of adventure, expansion, and unknown territory. Longing for someone who's at a distance from you? With Mars and Venus sizzling through freedom-loving Aquarius via your 8th house of intimacy, mergers, and soulmate connections, you're exuding confidence, passion, and smoldering intensity. And as if this weren't enough reason to submit to your passions, Mercury's journey through Aries inspires you to take the lead. Your career horoscope. Your intuition is on point today. As the moon enters watery Pisces, you may feel more attuned to your professional life's underlying energies and tones. If you listen to your gut instincts, you may be surprised by how attuned you are to your professional path. Luna may be focused on where your career could go, from your educational opportunities to even travel. As you consider your career trajectory, ask yourself what paths feel right to you. You may feel more attuned to a creative or imaginative venture in your career. Your finance horoscope. As she moves into her final 7 days in your financial sector, she is not only empowered after an alignment with Saturn, but from knowing that Mars will stay on to help you fight for what you want. This has been a chance to marry Venus' fondness for taking the easy road and Saturn's demand that you face up to your financial responsibilities. Together they give you the resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to turn financial desires into reality. Social life today. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. Your dating horoscope. Turns out, the whole situation is more complicated than you bargained for. You thought you had figured it all out, but a couple more variables have become apparent. Keep asking questions. Flirting tips. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. Lucky numbers 5, 9, 21, 33, 41. Your well-being horoscope. If you can tune into that song on the cosmic radio, you'll find harmony and understanding. To help clear your antennae, pay attention to what you eat, what you drink, how much you rest, and how much you exercise. These habits are the key to knowing what the future holds. If you can give yourself the time and care necessary to be as healthy as you can possibly be, you will be better able to serve others and the planet. Your daily numeroscope. If things have been challenging lately, seek some consolation from a person who is older and more experienced than you are. Don't let pride prevent you from gaining insight and direction from a parent or anyone else in your life. And vibration will bring sound advice to you, and chances are they have the suggestions or even answers to problems you've been struggling with. Bite the bullet and just ask their opinion. Support can come from even the most unlikely of sources. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, the Pisces moon aligns with Uranus in Taurus, and taking the high road could be hard, especially when you know you're right. Rather than argue back and forth, take a step back from the drama and refuse to fight. You'll be able to resolve the situation more quickly if you don't have to have the last word, even if it's hard to do. The good news is that you'll be compelled to open your heart and speak your pearls of wisdom. Today is your once-in-a-lifetime chance to speak your truth with no judgment from others. That means you can tell your partner how you feel and how you want to improve the relationship. Under this luminary, their ears and heart will be wide open. Also, watch out for people taking advantage of you, or vice versa, under this watery moon. Setting boundaries can be challenging for everyone, especially if you tend to be too nice and understanding. If you feel as though you're being taken for granted, it's time to set some limits. You shouldn't give endlessly without being appreciated. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, Juno aligns with Saturn in Aquarius, offering maturity within our relationships. If we've been experiencing conflict with a partner, we can use this influence to address our challenges. Focus on finding solutions instead of assigning blame. By speaking respectfully and keeping an open mind in serious discussions, our attention turns to the future. Career or marriage expectations may be brought to the table, and we feel duty-bound to weigh the pros and cons of freedom versus restriction. However, we will ultimately find conscious ways to navigate tough issues if we are committed to building a union that is sustainable. If unpartnered, this aspect can indicate a period where we find ourselves drawn to those who are older than us. Entering a relationship under this aspect would be one in which intellectual compatibility is prioritized, and friendship is the basis of the engagement. Juno-Saturn might not signal a steamy romance, but bonds solidified now are those with serious staying power. After nightfall, the Pisces moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprise encounters and events. We are currently in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the March 31st Aries new moon. While we are releasing and decompressing, we are simultaneously subject to an interesting inflow of information and revelations. Reflect on what is coming through for you at this time. What messages seem to be following you around? What random occurrences may be synchronicities offering hidden clues? Mystically engaging with the mundane benefits us now. If it seems like you are groping in the dark, you may not be as lost as you think.